Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Christy VANN with VANNtastic Finances, and on this channel I teach velocity banking. So I am continuing on with a client that I've been working with that is working towards paying off his debt, not only so he can get out of his own debt, but he has kids that are graduating from high school that he wants to pay their college tuition. So we are getting him in a position to where he is ready to start tackling those big debts as well. So in this scenario, he has an income of $8,500 a month, and his expenses are at $74.94 with a cash flow of $1,042. He has a mortgage, a line of credit, and 2 credit cards. Now, the college tuition has not been figured in yet because it has not occurred yet. So he is thinking around $35,000 per year, I believe. So he's got quite a debt to tackle, but he's got a big shovel to tackle it with when it comes to his income. And if he chooses, even using his home's equity. So that's what today's scenario is about, is how to use the first lien HELOC to pull him out of the mortgage and all of the debts and prepare him for what's coming up here in just a few months. He also has savings at over $17,000 and a 401k over $1 million, which we know how the 401k is set up. That's not liquid to us. So he could take a loan for $50,000. I am just going to show him options without touching the 401k. But if he decides to do that, whether it be today or in 25 years, he's still going to pay taxes on that. So it doesn't matter. They're going to get him regardless when it comes to paying taxes. He will avoid the penalties after he turns 59 and a half. At this point, he would just be taking the $50,000 loan if he decided to do that. So with the first lien HELOC, that would come in and it could knock off his mortgage, the line of credit, and the 2 credit cards, bringing his balance to $205,616. Now, based on what the current rate is with a first lien HELOC at this point is a little over 7%. So I have it figured at 7.35% on the $205,000, which he would never pay that much because he would immediately start putting in his income. That would start dropping it down, but I always figure the high balance. So that would be $41.40 a day, bringing his interest charge to $1,242 for the month. His income would then go in. His expenses at $47.68 would come out. Now, he hasn't changed any expenses. He still golfs. He still has the memberships that he pays. He pays for Taekwondo. All of that is in the expenses that he gave me. So this is his living expenses, his car insurance, electric bill, food, gas, such as that. We didn't change anything. We didn't make him frugal. We didn't ask him to start saving money. All of that is an option if he wanted to knock this down even faster. Then in month 2, the income would go in. Now, I figured interest again on the $203,090. That is the high balance. He won't even pay that much, but it's at $40.89 a day, which brings his interest charge to $1,226 for month 2. His expenses would then come out as well, bringing his balance to $200,548. The interest charge on that would be $40.38 if we left it sitting there for a whole year, but we're not going to do that because he is going to have his income number 3 go in, bringing the balance down to $192,012. His expenses and interest then would come back out again throughout the month. Eventually, his balance may get back up to $197,991.40, which I have $39.86 a day figured in interest, which means that in month 4, he'll pay $1,195.80 in interest. So after his income month 4, the expenses and the interest come back out. He'll be at $195,419. His income will go in month 5, bringing him to $186,883.20. The expenses and the interest would then come out again through the month. Then in month 6, he's going to make another income transfer, which will bring his balance to $184,245.70. His expenses and interest would come out throughout the month again, bringing his balance up to $191.78. Month 7, his income would transfer in at $85.36, bringing his balance down to $181.642. His expenses and interest would come out through month 7, but the point is we're right back to where he started at his mortgage at $180,151, and in month 8, that continues to go down. So in 8 months with the first lien, he has wiped out all of his standing debt here. Now working on his mortgage, he can continue on, or he can start throwing some of these college tuition fees into this first lien as well, pay them off. In the previous video, I showed where he could just use the line of credit that he's got and work down his debt just as well. If this were my situation, I would probably take the savings, put towards this debt as well, knocking this balance down even further, so I am more prepared for the college tuition. Yes, I may even take the 401k loan of $50,000 and really do some damage to that tuition, knocking it almost completely out for 2 years, then working towards paying off the mortgage as well. Again, that is my suggestion. You make decisions. I hope that this has made sense to you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll be glad to answer any questions that you have. If you need to contact me directly to get your own scenario, I have links below. So you let me help you with setting up your strategy. You get busy on making income, passive income, getting ready for your future. As the saying goes, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. That is a true statement. So stay with the people that encourage you. Stay with people that build you up and they want you to succeed. Then you will. Always be working towards a better future. The best days are ahead of you and you can make it happen. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.